What's going on, guys? It is Bernardo, and today is all about disabling the context menu within the start menu using Intune. So let's get right into it. All right, so today all about disabling the context menu. What do I mean? Let's head over to a PC or workstation. And the workstation that I'm going to be using throughout the video is called BTNHD-5859, which is actually part of my Intune environment. You know, when we create the policy, it's going to get hit. So when we click on the start menu and you right click on any of these little icons, you're going to get a menu. We want to disable that. We don't want our end users to do this. So to do that, it's pretty simple. We're able to create an Intune policy to disable it. Now, this machine is actually part of a security group because, you know, when you create an Intune policy, you need to assign a user or a security group. Now, I'm going to show you the security group that I'm going to use, and this machine is also part of, and this is it right here. Bam. BTNHD devices testing only. As you can see, BTNHD-5859 is part of this group. And then when we apply that policy to this group, this machine will receive it. To start, to create it, pretty simple. Let's log into our Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Great. On the left-hand side, we're going to click on Show All. And we're going to locate Microsoft Intune and click on it. So go for it. Click on it. It's going to load this up. Now, on the left-hand side, we're going to click on Devices. So click on Devices. And within the Devices overview, underneath where it says by platform, we're going to click on Windows. So click on Windows. And within here, underneath Manage Devices, we're going to locate and click on Configuration. So click on Configuration. And let's click on Create. It's going to give you a nice little menu. Or a little, it's a menu, right? Click on New Policy, and it's going to give you a side menu. Now, the side menu, the first option is Platform. So click on the drop down, and we're going to select Windows 10 and later. For the profile type, click on the drop down, and let's select Settings Catalog. And all the way in the bottom, let's click on Create. Now it's time for us to create our profile or policy or whatever you want to call it. Let's give it a name. I'm going to give it the following. And on the left-hand side, we're going to click on Next. So click on Next. It is time for us to configure it. So click on Add Settings. It's going to give you a side menu. And we're going to type in the following. Disable Context Menu. You're able to hit Enter or click on the search button. So I just hit Enter. And we're going to select Start. As soon as you select Start, at the bottom, you're going to get two options. Now, for this video, I'm going to be pushing out this policy in the computer level, but you are able to push it on a user level. The difference is that the policy is going to be pushed out as a computer. And if the end user logs into another computer and that policy is not getting hit on that computer, the user is never going to get it. Best practice would be do it on a user level. So no matter where the user is logging into, the policy is going to follow them. User is the best way. But for this video, I am going to select the first one, which would be computers. Disable context menu. If you want to do it on the user level, select the second option. Once you select your option, on the upper right-hand side, we're going to click on the X to close out the side menu. And it's time for us to configure it. By default, it is disabled, so we're going to slide it to your right to enable it. Great. On the left-hand side, we're going to click on Next. And time to do tags. I typically don't do anything, but Microsoft decided to give me one and it's called default. So I'm going to leave it as is. So I'm going to click on Next at the lower left-hand side. And it's time for us to assign a group or users. I'm going to click on Add Groups. I'm going to locate my group, which is BTNHD Devices Testing Only. Again, my testing machine is part of this group. We're going to click on Select. We're going to click on Next at the bottom. And it's time for review. Review it. Once you're happy, click on the button that says Create. And on the upper right-hand side, it's going to say Policy Created. Great. Give it some time or refresh the page. You're going to see your new policy. Now, this is up to you. It takes a while for the policy to kick in and, start pushing down to the machine. There's a couple of ways to actually push the sync. One way is within the machine, and technically you're not going to be telling your users to do this, but I'm going to show you guys anyway for testing purposes. So within the workstation, which is BTN-HD 5859, we're going to click on Start. We're going to locate Company Portal. Within here, we're going to click on Settings and click on Sync and just let it sync. Now, again, you're not going to be telling your end users to do this, but you are able to do this within the admin center. So locate the device, which the device is here. And within Overview, you have the option right there. Click on Sync. Go for it. Click on Sync. You're going to get this. Click on Yes. And on the upper right-hand side is going to say Sync Initiated. So just give it some time. Another way to check whether or not the machine received the policy successful or it failed is if you go into Device Configuration, locate the policy, and on the state column, you're going to see that it is successful, which is great. Awesome. I think at the end of the video, I did a quick demo. I logged into the machine and I was like right-clicking on one of the icons within the Start menu, and the context menu did not show up at all, which is great. The policy is working. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the demo. It's really quick, and that's it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.